Welcome to my channel Liberty Old Coin. Today, we are exploring a fascinating piece of history that connects culture, art, and the passage of time. Many everyday objects quietly carry stories from the past. First up, in this video we are focusing on just one single coin, the Spanish 10 cent coin from the year 2003. This small bronze-colored coin might look simple at first glance, but collectors around the world have started paying close attention to it because certain versions can attract impressive prices in the coin market. The Spanish 10 cent coin was introduced as part of the euro currency system. Spain officially adopted the euro in 2002, replacing the old Spanish peseta. By 2003, these coins were already circulating widely across Spain and other European countries, becoming part of everyday life for millions of people. The design of the Spanish 10 cent coin carries an important cultural symbol. On the obverse side, you can see the portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the famous Spanish writer who created the legendary novel Don Quixote. His image was chosen to represent Spain's rich literary history and its cultural influence around the world. The coin was minted in large quantities by the Spanish Royal Mint to support the growing euro economy. However, collectors discovered that some 2003 coins were produced with subtle variations in strike quality, minting pressure, and surface finish. These small details are exactly what make certain examples stand out to serious coin collectors. Because coins are produced in massive numbers, most people spend them without even thinking. But occasionally a coin leaves the mint with sharper details, cleaner surfaces, or unique minting characteristics. When collectors find these exceptional pieces, their demand can push the value far beyond the coin's face value. The 2003 Spanish 10 cent coin is especially interesting because it was produced during the early years of the euro currency system. Coins from the first few years of euro circulation often receive more attention from collectors because they represent the beginning of a major monetary transition across Europe. Another reason collectors are excited about this coin is its historical context. The early 2000s were a time when many European countries were adapting to the new shared currency. Coins from that era symbolize a major economic and political milestone in modern European history. If a 2003 Spanish 10 cent coin is found in exceptional condition, its value can rise significantly. Coins that remain uncirculated, meaning they were never used in daily transactions, often attract the strongest interest from collectors and coin dealers. Some collectors carefully examine these coins for sharp lettering, strong portrait details of Cervantes, and clean edges. When a coin preserves these features perfectly after more than 2 decades, it becomes much more attractive to the market. In rare collector markets, certain well-preserved examples of the 2003 Spanish 10 cent coin have been discussed with potential selling prices reaching hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition and collector demand. Highly graded examples, especially those with brilliant mint luster and flawless surfaces, have been rumored in collector discussions to reach prices that could climb toward $1,000 or even higher when the right buyer appears. There are also cases where collectors search through large quantities of euro coins hopping to discover rare early-year pieces like the 2003 Spanish issue. Sometimes these coins are still hiding in old jars, wallets, or coin collections. One exciting part of coin collecting is that valuable coins often appear where people least expect them. A small coin sitting quietly in a drawer today might suddenly catch the attention of a collector tomorrow. Because of its cultural design, early euro history, and collector interest, the Spanish 10 cent coin from 2003 has become a coin worth checking carefully. Even though millions were made, the few that remain in exceptional condition can stand out dramatically. Collectors around the world love coins that combine art, history, and rarity. This coin carries the portrait of one of Spain's most famous writers while also representing the early years of the euro system. That combination of historical importance and collectible demand is exactly what can turn a simple coin into something much more exciting in the eyes of the coin-collecting community. So if you ever come across a 2003 Spanish 10 cent coin, take a closer look before spending it. Check the details, the shine, and the condition, because you might be holding a small piece of European history. And who knows, the right collector searching for that perfect example might be willing to pay a surprising price, possibly hundreds or even up to $1,000 or more, for the right coin in outstanding condition. Next coin, the 2005 Spanish 10 cent. To the untrained eye, it's just a piece of change, but to us, it represents a sleeping giant with the potential to wake up to significant value. We aren't here to talk about face value. We are here to talk about the hidden potential locked inside this small piece of Nordic gold. First, let's get intimately familiar with the history and the details of this coin, because knowledge is the first step to recognizing treasure. This coin features the bust of Miguel de Cervantes, the legendary Spanish author who wrote Don Quixote. He is considered the Spanish equivalent of Shakespeare, and his image graces these coins with a regal, ruffled collar. The design on the obverse was crafted by Begoña Castellanos Garcia, making it a piece of artistic heritage. This isn't just metal, it is a tribute to one of the most important figures in Western literature. The coin was minted in Madrid, identifiable by the small M mark on the star near Cervantes' portrait. It weighs exactly 4.1 grams and measures 19.75 millimeters in diameter, composed of an alloy known as Nordic gold. This alloy gives it a warm, golden color that makes it stand out. The edge of the coin features a fine, reeded pattern, a detail that is often overlooked but is crucial for the feel of a high-quality strike. Now let's address the most critical factor that determines value, the mintage numbers. In 2005, the Madrid Mint produced a staggering 321,247,000 of these coins for circulation. When you hear a number like that, you might think, how could it ever be valuable? But that is exactly the point. These coins are everywhere, which means they are the ones most likely to be lost, damaged, or worn down. The massive circulation mintage is actually a smoke screen for the real value. Because in that same year, they also minted 50,000 coins in BU, or brilliant uncirculated quality, and a tiny mintage of only 3,000 coins in proof quality. These are the ones that were never meant to see a cash register. They were carefully struck, handled with gloves, and preserved in capsules. The common circulation coin is your key to hunting for something special, but the real value is in the pristine, untouched versions that are hiding in old collections and forgotten drawers. The current value of a standard circulated 2005 10 cent is indeed low. If you find one in your change that has been jangling around in pockets, it might only be worth its face value of 10 cents, or perhaps a slight premium to a collector looking for a specific date. If you have one in extremely fine condition, meaning it shows almost no wear, you could be looking at a value of around $5. This shows that condition is king. But here is where the excitement builds. If you have a coin that was never circulated, one with the original mint luster and no scratches, it falls into the uncirculated or MS category. A 2005 coin graded MS mint state can command a price of around $5 to $6. That is already 50 to 60 times its face value. But that is just the starting line, not the finish line. The maximum value this coin can achieve today lies in its highest quality state. We are talking about the proof versions. These are the coins that were struck with special polished dies and planchets. A standard, brilliant, uncirculated version might be worth $1 or $2, but a pristine proof version from 2005 is valued by experts at around $3 to $5. However, on the private collector market, the maximum price for a perfect, graded example could easily push past the $10 mark, and even higher for those with perfect ratings. But you want to know about the future, don't you? You want to know if this coin can make you money. The answer is a resounding yes, if you know what to look for. The 2005 issue is special because it sits right at the heart of the Eurozone's expansion. Collectors are always looking for coins from the early 2000s as they represent the birth of a unified European currency. The potential maximum value in the future is where it gets incredibly interesting. As the years pass, the 321 million circulation coins will slowly be removed from circulation due to wear and tear. The supply of high-grade, uncirculated 2005 coins will dwindle. In another 20 to 30 years, a coin that you can buy today for $5 could easily be worth $50 or more. It is a game of patience. Imagine holding onto a perfect 2005 10-cent coin for the next 50 years. By then, it will be a centenary piece from the early Euro era. It could realistically sell for hundreds of dollars, especially if it is graded and certified. That is the dream we are chasing, turning pocket change into a significant asset. There is also the wild card of error coins. If you happen to find a 2005 coin with a minting error, a double strike, a misprint, or a planchet error, the value skyrockets instantly. Forums have discussed unusual markings on these coins, and while many are post-damage, a genuine certified error can be worth thousands. Always check your coins for anything unusual. The FNMT, the Royal Mint of Spain, also included these coins in special sets in 2005 to commemorate the 4th centenary of Don Quixote. If you have a coin from one of these limited edition blister packs, you hold a piece of literary and monetary history that is far more valuable than the loose change in your pocket. These sets had a limited run and are highly collectible. So what is the maximum price right now? If you have a standard coin from your wallet, 0 to 10 cents. If you have a pristine, uncirculated coin, you can sell it today for a maximum of around $5 to $6. If you have a proof coin from the limited mintage of 3,000, you could push that to $10 or $15 to the right buyer. But if you hold it and keep it safe, the maximum price is unwritten. This is your call to action. Go to your piggy banks, check your old coin jars, look at every Spanish 2005 10-cent piece you can find. You are looking for the ones that look like they just left the mint. You are looking for the gems. Do not spend these. Do not let them go. The 2005 Spanish 10 euro cent is a sleeping giant. It is a piece of Cervantes, a piece of Spain, and a piece of history. Its value today is modest, but its potential is limitless. While everyone else throws these away on coffee and candy, we know better. We know that value is not always in the metal, but in the story and the scarcity. This coin is your ticket to a conversation, and potentially your ticket to a payday. Start hunting, start saving, and let's turn those 10 cents into dollars. Happy hunting. Second coin 2007, Spain 10 euro cent coin. This small golden-colored coin from Spain is one of the interesting euro coins that many collectors and coin hunters talk about. It belongs to the euro currency system that is used by many European countries, and it represents the Spanish design that celebrates national culture and European unity. For collectors, coins like this are exciting because they carry history, design, and the potential for increasing collector demand over time. The 2007 Spain 10 euro cent coin was issued during the reign of King Juan Carlos I, when Spain was actively participating in the euro monetary system. On the Spanish side of the coin appears the famous Spanish writer Miguel de Cervantes, one of the most celebrated figures in Spanish literature. His portrait represents Spain's cultural heritage and reminds collectors of the historical importance of literature and art in European civilization. This coin was struck at the Madrid Mint and produced as part of the circulating Eurocoin series. It has a diameter of about 19.75 millimeters and weighs around 4.1 grams. The metal composition is Nordic gold, a special alloy made from copper, aluminum, zinc, and tin, which gives the coin its distinctive golden appearance even though it contains no real gold. Eurocoins catalog +1. The reverse side of the coin shows the European Union design with the value 10 euro cent and a map of Europe surrounded by stars. This design represents cooperation and unity among European nations using the euro currency. The combination of the European map and the Spanish cultural portrait makes the coin visually appealing and historically meaningful. In 2007, the Madrid Mint produced a very large number of these coins for circulation. Records show that more than 132 million coins were minted that year. Even though the production was high, collectors still search for well-preserved examples because condition plays a major role in the collector market. Eurocoins catalog +1. Many coin collectors around the world enjoy searching for euro coins because each country has its own national design. Spain's Cervantes design is especially recognizable, and this makes the coin a popular piece for people building euro coin collections. Today, collectors and online marketplaces still trade these coins. Depending on condition, some pieces sell for small collector prices, while special proof versions can reach much higher values. In some cases, proof or perfect collector examples have reached prices close to $12 in the numismatic market. Coins catalog. Because millions of people collect euro coins across Europe and around the world, there is always demand for coins representing famous historical figures. Miguel de Cervantes is known globally for writing Don Quixote, one of the most famous novels ever written, and this connection increases the historical appeal of the coin. When collectors search through their change or old coin jars, finding a Spanish euro coin from the mid-2000s can feel exciting. Many people enjoy checking the year and mint mark to see if their coin might be part of a collectible group or a well-preserved example. Another reason collectors pay attention to coins like the 2007 Spain 10 euro cent is the possibility of future interest. Coins tied to European history, literature, and early euro currency years often attract long-term collectors who want to preserve pieces from the beginning decades of the euro era. Coin collecting communities, online auction sites, and numismatic marketplaces constantly trade euro coins. Thousands of buyers across Europe, America, and Asia search for coins that represent different countries in the euro system, which means coins like this can easily find interested collectors. The design itself is another highlight. Cervantes' portrait gives the coin a classic artistic style that stands out compared with many modern circulating coins. For collectors who appreciate art on currency, this design adds another layer of interest. Collectors also enjoy building complete sets of euro coins from every country and every year. When someone is trying to complete a Spanish euro cent collection, the 2007 coin becomes an important piece to include in that set. Over time, coins preserved in mint condition or stored carefully often attract stronger collector attention. A bright, well-preserved coin from 2007 can look almost new even after many years, which increases its appeal for collectors. The global popularity of coin collecting means that historical coins from Europe can travel far beyond their original country. A coin minted in Madrid may end up in collections in America, Asia, or the Middle East, showing how international the hobby has become. For collectors and treasure hunters, every coin tells a story. The 2007 Spain 10 euro cent coin tells the story of Spain's cultural pride, the influence of Miguel de Cervantes, and the growth of the European Union's shared currency. Because of these historical and cultural connections, collectors continue searching for this coin in circulation and in old coin collections. The excitement of discovering a coin linked to European history keeps the interest alive among coin enthusiasts. Some collectors even keep multiple examples, hoping that demand for early euro coins will grow as time passes. As the years move forward, Coins from the early 2000s represent the early period of the euro currency era. If you happen to find a 2007 Spain 10 euro cent coin, it can be a fascinating collectible to hold onto. With its golden color, historic literary portrait, and connection to the European monetary system, it represents much more than just a small piece of currency. For coin collectors and treasure hunters, the possibility of discovering valuable coins in everyday change is always exciting. The 2007 Spain 10 euro cent coin continues to attract attention from collectors who appreciate its design, history, and collectible potential.